Hello lords and ladies, my name is ArchaicKing and welcome back to my Let's Play of Story Seasons. It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it has. I don't know, I think at this point it's been, what, 3 days? 3 days since I did a video for Story Seasons. I apologize for that. And yeah, if you're a newcomer to the channel, I try not to make a habit of just not uploading videos all the time, but it's a habit nonetheless. I don't want you to think that, oh, you know, this guy is going to start recording Story Seasons, or he's going to start recording a Let's Play, and then one day he's just going to stop, and he's never going to finish it. Which meant that's happened before, but it's usually due to, like, my lack of interest in the game. Like, oh, I thought this was going to be fun, but it's actually kind of boring. Or lack of viewership, like in the case of my Witcher 3 Let's Play. But it's not like something I make a habit of doing just because, screw it. You know, I try to upload videos as often as I can. But you gotta admit, 2 Let's Plays every single day, that wears on a person after a while. And that is exactly what's been going on with me. I've done a good job. Like, for the most part, Story Seasons and Sinner and Kagra 2 uploaded most every day, you know. Most of the time the videos go up every single day, except for like Sunday, which I've now been kind of like using as my off day so that I can record more videos. But these past few days, either Story Season hasn't gone up or Sinner and Kagra 2 hasn't gone up, but mostly Story Seasons hasn't gone up. And yeah, I'm trying not to make a habit of that. I don't want to go back to the every other day method, which is what we used to do. Like, Story Season would go up one day, and then the next day a different Let's Play would go up. I like doing, as stressful as it is, I prefer to do it, you know, 2 a day, just so that we can, you know, make the most of everybody's time. But anyways, on to Story Seasons. The reason I just ran into town for no reason, and, well, not for no reason, I'll explain that in a second, and then ran back, was because when I started the day, this day right here, Tuesday, and I had planned to go after the paddy field. Whoa! Okay, right, hold on. Before we continue with, you know, Elise meeting up with us, let me explain what I was doing. I was going into town because I was going to try to compete for the paddy field, and if I don't think I'm wrong, but I think it's the paddy field that people hold on to the longest, like it's like 3 months or something, 90 days, and I realized that when I started this day, and it said Elise rules the paddy field, so I was like, oh crap, let me reload and go, but it was too late. It was 18 o'clock, or 1800, I guess that's how you say, not 18 o'clock, but 1800, so I was like, oh crap. So I went back, obviously, you know, so we couldn't do that. And now, Giorgio rules the paddy field, so I changed it. I changed history. I changed the future. For the better, because, I don't know, Giorgio seems like a nicer dude. But I was actually thinking, before I started this video, I'm like, I kind of want to get this farm inspection too, or at least get Fritz's, you know, final rivalry event. And I was like, I better go give Elise something. And that's why I stepped out the door. And here we are. I don't have to work for it. That's awesome. Good day, Arcade. Enough of me blabbing. Let's get on to the event. I was in the neighborhood today and decided to pay a visit to your cows. Consider it my second inspection. Yeah, the first one was a crop, and it didn't do so good. What are you waiting for? Show me to your barn. Well, it's 6 in the morning, Elise. You wake me up for this? Now, I do have 5-star milk, so this should get me, like, maximum friend points with her. I think it's friend points. You don't win, like, rivalry points for this. Yeah, friend points. Whew. Hopefully she's examining the right cow. That would suck if she went after one of my lesser ones. Like, Bessie's the one giving me 5-star milk all the way. As I expected... What? As I expected, this inspection was another waste of my time. Your common cows are obviously inferior to my purebred livestock. Why, they didn't even blink when I, stranger, walked right into the barn. So the continued complacency is not a desirable trait. How could one possibly get quality milk from these placid, grass-munching blobs? Well, screw you, Elise! Screw you! I'll prove it to you. 5-star milk. You object to my analysis based on pedigree, do you? Huh. Well, perhaps you have a point. I assume you're willing to stand behind the quality of your cow's milk. You wouldn't object to a taste test, then. When you've gotten some quality milk from your cows, bring it to my mansion, just as you did with your vegetable. I will drink the milk you bring and pit its flavor against my refined palate. That should put the question to rest, don't you agree? Yeah. And I know I have 5-star milk. Excellent. Then that's just what we shall do. I await your finest milk. Good day. You're going down, Elise. You're going down. Alright, let's go to my barn. Screw the rest of our chores for just right now. Let's actually milk the cows. Well, actually, I suppose while we're in here, we might as well actually... Well, let me pet them first. Alright. And then let's go ahead and brush them while we're here. Because otherwise, I'm just going to forget. And, come on, there we go. I should probably upgrade my brush, because if I'm going to have to sit here and brush them just a little bit longer than I'm used to, because usually like I said in the previous video, I only did it so long as the hearts popped up, and that's apparently not the right way. How come none of you corrected me on this? How come none of you corrected me on this? So disappointed. I'm disappointed. Oh, that wait, where'd the other milk go? There you go. That reminded me of a commercial, or an advertisement, really, on, how have I been giving these? Let me go ahead and give that to Hanako. It's for Dish Network, and it's like a play on the, you know, this is how we do it, and they're like, Dish is how we do it, and I didn't think, that's clever, but I was like, that's corny. It was so stupid. Like, I get it. I get it. I used to have Dish Network. I kind of prefer their layout, the way they have their DVR set up, to Suddenlink, which is like what I have right now. Because, and I know this is kind of superficial, but on Dish Network, when you're scrolling through and you press info on one of the videos, or not videos, but one of the shows, it'll be like, hey, this is episode 1 or 2 or 3. Whereas that's not the case with Suddenlink. So you don't really... They give you the name of the episode, I suppose, so you could actually just look it up if you wanted. But I would actually prefer just, you know, give me the episode. Because that's how I... When I had Dish Network, I started watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that let me know which episode I needed to watch next. And then when I got Suddenlink, I couldn't keep track of which episode was which, so I stopped watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because I would only watch, like, I watched episode 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then if, like, 5 came on, I would be like, okay, I have this recorded, but I need to make sure, wait for 4. Alright, here we go. Oh, good day, Archaie. Oh, wait, did I even make sure to bring the milk? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I forgot I milked the cows, and I just did that a couple seconds ago. I've been expecting you. Well, have you brought your finest milk? You know it. You bet your sweet butt I do. 5 stars all the way. Ah, so this is a promised milk. Well, then I shall have my servants fetch us some glasses. Wait just a moment. You certainly took your time in coming here. Now let us try this milk you're so proud of. That's a weird sound effect for drinking milk. This is nothing special. Though I must admit, it's just a little better than I expected. It's unbad. Oh, you like it. That my purebred's milk is superior to that of your common cows remains uncontested, of course. However, I will say that this milk is ever so slightly better than your cow's pedigree led me to expect. So, perhaps I must retract at least some portion of what I said before. Just retract it all, girl. Don't be like that. I'm saying I'm sorry I made fun of your cows. Aw, that's so sweet. Anyway, you have not forgotten the reason you brought your milk to me, have you? The milk is the entire point of your visit. Don't tell me it slipped your mind. Well then, I think I know where your cows get their unshakable sedateness from. Speaking with you leaves me feeling rather spent. Are you telling me that's my fault? Never you mind, it's nothing. Anyway, I have ascertained your cow's value now. Once you have finished drinking that, you may leave. I am rather busy today and will shortly be off. Thank you for coming and good day. Well, at least I'm leaving in a happier mood. You know, when I started recording this video, or as I planned to start recording this video, I was afraid that this was going to be another video where I get nothing. Well, I mean, I get stuff done, you know, in relation to farming and whatnot. But I was afraid that, like, I wasn't going to actually get to show an event or a rivalry event or a random event or just whatever. But hey, this was actually really lucky that we got the Farming Inspection 2 rivalry event. So I'm actually really proud of that. So of course now we should go ahead and actually take care of some of our crops. I still have enough hearts so I can take care of that. My sister, speaking of the soybeans that we're watering, well, and the wheat. My sister was talking about wanting some soy sauce. Apparently we were out and she needed it for something. I'm not sure what she needed soy sauce for. And I told her to go get some soybeans and make soy sauce. And she's like, I don't think that's how it works. And I'm like, that's how it works in Story of Seasons. I learned all I know about cooking from Story of Seasons. It's like, how do you make grilled fish? You make, well, I mean, that was actually obvious. You grill the fish, but I mean, the cooking is obviously, you know, meant to be simplistic. So it's not like this huge insurmountable thing. Although they did add spices and sugar and stuff like that, so I mean, in a way, but like you don't have to really. Cooking is easier, plain and simple. All right, where's my fertilizer? Something I forgot to do is I actually forgot to get the other turnip seeds. Do I have them on me? No, I do not. I have the mystery seed, which I've failed to plant. I should probably do that one of these days. I wanted to plant it in another one of the fields that I own. I don't know which field that would be, though. Hey, Desi! Today's a lovely day, isn't it? And today's your birthday. I, unfortunately, do not have much in the way of gifts. I know I do have a list written down of what she likes. I just don't have that open on my computer right now. I know I keep talking about having, like, printing out a page or something so that I can have it sitting right on my desk instead of having to turn and open up a folder in on my laptop. But I never do it. I mean, first off, because I don't have a printer. I used to have a printer. I remember all the things I printed. Like, I was obsessed. Like, we had never owned a printer before, so I was just like, I would print pictures that I found on the internet. I would print out the stories that I wrote. I just couldn't get enough. It was really fun. Of course, now, you know, a printer, it's so mundane, but I mean, back when we first got a computer, it was just awesome. Yay! I obtained tea growing novice. That's awesome. I also need to make sure I remember that we have spices over here. Let me go ahead and water these. Chili peppers, that's all we have so far. Alright. I don't know if I used fertilizer on this, but I'm going to go ahead and use it now. There we go. Alright, that just leaves the crops that we have immediately at our farm. And then I also kind of need to grab the turnip seeds that I think I put in the seed maker, but I just haven't picked them up yet. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's what I did, but let me go ahead and take care of these. There we go. This wheat is coming along nicely. I don't know how long it's going to take. I should probably keep track of how many stages each of these crops has, just so I know when they're finished, but whatever. The awesome thing about these cucumbers is they're going to keep regrowing for at least a while. I don't think they grow indefinitely, but yeah. Someone told me about the flower festival, and they're like, hey, you don't need to, you don't have to grow the flowers to give them, and I'm aware of that. I left a comment, but I'm not sure if they saw it. I thought I put did I not actually put the... Wow, I actually did not. Okay. How many turnips do I actually have left? Alright, there we go. I say we grab like 8 of these. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I'm aware that I don't have to actually grow the flowers myself, but they give a greater amount of friend points. If you pick up like just any flower and give it to people, you get 500 friend points, I believe. If you grow the flowers yourself, hold on, or was it 100 friend points? No, it's 500. And if you grow them yourself, I think that's 1,000 friend points. But if you put them into like a flower bouquet, I think it's like 3,000 friend points? I'm not aware. I can't remember. I always get the numbers wrong. And that's just my fault. So yeah, we're just gonna... I used 8 turnips because I don't want to... I'm trying to save like 1 crop for every crop that I grow this spring. So like, I'm gonna keep, you know, 1 turnip, 1 potato, etc. So that when spring comes around next year, I will be prepared to have the, you know, the seeds. Something that I also need to work towards getting, because what was the last building that we actually built? That was the sewing studio. Right, that was the last building I think we built. What I want to do is, what's the next one? The greenhouse. I would like to actually have the greenhouse, because there's a pottery barn. Wait, hold on. I don't think it's called the pottery barn. That's an actual business in real life. Is it the pottery studio? Yeah, whatever. Basically, you take dirt, you can make pottery with it. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing you can really do in there. And it feels pointless because the only way you can get soil is to buy the soil. So I mean, in the end, you do make a profit, but you have to spend the money to make the money, and that just doesn't seem worth it. So the pottery studio, or whatever it's called, is probably going to be like one of the last ones I get. The cottage cheese factory, is it called the cheese factory, or is it called the cottage factory? I don't remember. It's a cheese factory, whatever. That's probably a little bit higher because I get a lot of milk and a lot of eggs. So turning them into cheese and yogurt, and that's actually really useful, and obviously would, give me something else to make with milk or eggs. I mean, eggs make mayonnaise, but the milk would be like cheese, and I can make yogurt. I think I forgot what else you need for like yogurt. It's not just milk, it's something else. So that's higher on my list. Then there's, like I said, the greenhouse, which is probably maybe either the next one I want to get, or the second to next. Actually, I'll leave that up to you guys. What is the next building that I should work towards getting? Or should I focus on upgrading my house? Somebody actually asked, and they didn't notice that my house had been upgraded, because when they watched the video for tea, the tea festival video, which I think it was the last one the last video I made before this one, and I don't think he or she noticed that my house had been that big, because it's like, holy crap, whoa, there's a lot of room in your house. So I'm not sure if they just like missed the video, and if they missed the video, I blame YouTube, because YouTube has just had problems lately getting videos into people's sub boxes. So I mean, that might be the case, or they just genuinely missed the video, which is either probably my fault, or I don't know. But yeah, I had upgraded my house towards the beginning of spring, I think. I don't think it was later or midway. I think I upgraded it like second day, third day, something like that. One of them. And I know I have to have a bigger house. I think I have to have like the 2-story version. I don't know what that's called. It might just be 2-story house. I don't think that's the next upgrade, but it might be. You need that in order to marry Lily, because obviously she needs to sleep somewhere. So yeah. Actually, I think that's all the turnip seeds. I don't think there's any more in here. Let's see. I've been standing around talking, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, there's nothing else in there. I guess I'm gonna plant these seeds off screen, because I've been talking and we're hitting the 20-minute mark, and that's actually a little bit longer than previous videos, because usually I show the event that I want to show, I farm, and then I'm done. So I'm going to do this off screen. Obviously, I still got to go take care of my chickens and the sheep and the horses and whatnot. And yeah, sorry that there hasn't been a story season video in the past couple of days. Really apologize. I'm going to get right back on track. If I'm Jesus, if like I've become like some sort of godlike figure, there will be a Sinner on Conqueror 2 video today. If there isn't a Sinner on Conqueror 2 video, I probably did not put. Then I'm probably working on several videos, and regular uploads should resume tomorrow. But I got a lot on my plate. Today's Friday. I have to do this video. I gotta get it uploaded, edited, and uploaded. If I'm lucky, I can get Sinner on Conqueror 2 up, but it takes a lot longer to upload. Then I got flashback reviews and another Speed School Scooby-Doo review to put up. So I've got a lot of videos today on Friday, but everything should be back to normal Saturday. Then of course Sunday will be the day off in terms of Let's Plays, and then Monday I will have a lot of videos upload. Well, not on Monday, but I'll just have a bunch. So yeah, I'm working really hard to catch back up. I don't want to disappoint you guys. I know Story Seasons is one of the more popular Let's Plays right now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like or a comment. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because more Story Seasons is on the way. Once again, thanks for watching. Take care.